Welcome to another Andy's Adventures. Turns out that Mavis the Parenti is far too loud to record inside, so we're basically on our way up to Kenilworth Homestead, just a couple of hours or so north of Brisbane. So this is like the entrance to the homestead. Come up the drive here, then you go up there. Just a really quick sign in at the office, then heading down to the lower paddock to find Gav from Not Lost Honest. It would be amazing if you could like, comment and subscribe to this, just to help me grow it and see what you'd like to see me do in the future. The only thing it's lacking is a little bit of shade, realistically. Apart from that, it's fantastic. So made it to Kenilworth, starting to set up. We got Mavis over here and the Oz tent, Gav, Wendy and Finn with the life and luxury in the caravan. So we've got a windbreak, and this is thanks to the Gibbos, isn't it?
Yeah, Gibbos Off-Road Adventures.
And they come up with the template for this, and then you just get it made up. So it's a cracking idea. Everyone loves a windbreak back in England, but they're not so common over here. It's a beautiful spot that we got, but it is pretty windy. We figured that we'll have more space here. Got loads of cover, got the hex top up, got the windbreak there, a couple of four-wheel drives over there. Yeah, and then Dylan will probably come over here, fires for cooking. Happy days. I better go. Great little setup here in the Oz tent. I've got the awning up as well, just for a bit of extra shade. My big D table. I really like the big D. Dylan isn't as much of a fan. And then inside it's just going to be stretcher. So it's about 10 to 7. Dylan and Ash haven't made it yet. Maybe they're having Toyota problems. Gav and myself, the three of us.
A few moments later.
So Dylan and Ash did arrive.
I'm doing Ronnie Dow style, which is I bring nothing and say, look,
use everyone else's
camper, and I just steal all your shit.
Now Dylan's setting up his tent.
Now do I have to say my joke again?
Yeah. I can see you now. So it's a beautiful day here in Kenilworth. We're just having a really lazy camp actually. So there's not going to be any forward driving or anything like that this time. It's just beautiful setting, meeting some new friends and old friends as it were, and just learning some new things and seeing what we can capture out of it. So Kenilworth Homestead, we're not quite on the river. It's a stunning spot though, it's really nice. We're not going to talk about how hot it is because the sun has got a bit of bite to it. So we're in Mavis, or I'm in Mavis. Haven't got the dogs this weekend, it's just me going solo. And then my Blue Yeti is on charge just in there. It's not quite enough to run the fridge without having a top up, but Dylan brought me a spare battery, so that's all good to go. I'm in the Oz tent. It's a great little setup. Here's Finn. This is my surrogate dog for the weekend. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah.
Everyone must have a toilet. You got a rainbow and double.
Yeah, you need a toilet.
And then this is how all the fancy people do it now.
I don't have my hat on. What's with you constantly filming?
Jesus, look at all of this stuff going on here. It's like all whatever. And then there's another one. Oh no, the other one's gone.
I'll put it away, sorry.
It's like there's all these fancy gimbals and stuff. Everyone's got assistants. So we've got one over here. There's another one hiding over here. The four-wheel drive shrunk in the rain. It's the right colour, but yeah, I told you there was a big rainstorm.
I put it in the dryer.
So Dylan's low riding this weekend. He's doing a budget camping. So his budget camping. What did we say that solar panel was again?
No budget.
So that solar panel. Oh, I wouldn't even like to think. He has got a king's fridge, and then somewhere hiding there's like this monstrous. I'm not going to go in, but there's a huge Blue Yeti in there. I'm cooking on the fire later, so I've really got to get a rig along because I've got to go into town to get some stuff to marinate my chicken. Gav's got one of these wind barriers got the plans from Gibbo's road trip, which I'll talk about later in the podcast too.
And that's the thing. People are doing the recording for
See, it's still going. They finished, but they're still going.
Well, that's because we came up with a really good idea, and I like it. I'm going to try and find a way to lobby it into action.
Well, you're going to become a politician, right? You're going to run for Parliament.
So Finn is Gav's sidekick. This is Gav. Gav, who are you?
Well, I'm Gav. I've got a small YouTube channel called Not Lost Honest, because I go into the bush and I don't get lost honest. And that's how I come up with the name.
And then you're going to join us in just a bit of banter later?
Yes,
and
I
then we're going to find out more about you then as well?
Yep.
So Dylan from Off Track.
Hang on 1 second, I'm just going to get that on camera.
Oh. Yeah, Dylan from Off Track, and I do reviewy sort of stuff. Wanted trying to get back into travel, but at the moment it's just reviews.
It's a lot.
But a lot of consumer rights advocacy and that sort of stuff is what
you're really big on that as well, and like that's where you got a huge knowledge base, and actually on the electric side as well, you've got a pretty good knowledge base. I've got this little solar panel going over here. I don't even know what size it is or anything else. And then I said to Dylan, "How much do you reckon I'm generating?" And what were you? You were within about 4 watts.
Yep.
There's a little pump truck for the kids to go riding around there. This is, I'm guessing, the upper paddock where, so those, we are behind those trees there. That's the old homestead up there. So they do lots of school activities and things like that. And then we've got the amenities block. So apparently there's even a laundry here, which I didn't realise. Yeah, I've seen the donkeys down in there. So that's probably to do with like all the school activities and stuff. Oh, and that must be, you won't pick it up on this camera, but that'll be the high wire course over there.
You know what I think they actually
and then
are?
Those little cabins over there must be for the school activities as well.
I think those things there, I think they're actually called the same thing as Andy gets called a lot. An arse.
I'm actually driving Ash's car and I'm having to be really, really careful. So yeah, we're going to go into town now and get... There is a little bit of everything up here today. So I managed to go to the supermarket to get the bits that I need for dinner so I can get back and start marinating the chicken. Very, very busy in Kenilworth. Might get myself a cheeky sausage roll, seeing as I didn't do any breakfast. Over to the bakery. All the bikes are out, some great roads for riding around here as well. Well, here's something I've never seen before. Coffee donuts. And there's me being boring and getting a cappuccino. This is definitely a great way of getting your caffeine hit with a bit of sugar hit too. In the little office here at the homestead. So we're going to see if we can get some wood. Not sure, I know they got kindling. Let's see if they got any wood. Got some basics should you need. After the little lunch rush town rush. It wasn't even a rush. After the cruise to town, just to so I get my bits for the marinade. Some people are awkward. Hey Gav.
What have I done?
And I remembered that because he's celiac, he can't put gluten in things.
No.
So I had to tweak my marinade. So it's going to be slightly different. Still should be good. I'm sure it'll work fine. So all I'm doing at the moment is I've started. Gosh, what's going on? So basically, chicken. We've got going in. We got some sweet chili. We've had to go teriyaki. So this one's gluten free. Couldn't get a soy. And a little bit of Tabasco sriracha, salt, pepper, obviously. We'll get this all in there and then it can go in the fridge. So there's some strange man running in front of us. He wants to get to the water first. So that's the afternoon that we've got down here. Here is the creek. And it's actually quieter than I thought, which is nice. So it's not too busy. This is like one of the spots. And a little bit of a beach that we're on. You can tell we're in Australia. There's even crocodiles in the river. So Dylan is a man of many talents. He was just going to work out what the time was by looking at his hand.
What I do is, you basically pretend you have a watch, and then you put the 12 o'clock where the sun is, and then in between the hour hand and the 12 tells you, oh, that's north. I'm working.
What hour hand?
I'm working out north, not what time it is. Anyway, if it's 1 o'clock, north is that way. But you wanted the time, and I don't know the time.
So just a bit of banter has now recruited an assistant.
Why not?
And we're going high tech. So I won't tell Michelle that I bought all this, but sorry, darling, this is our new setup that I've just bought for the 15 subscribers.
I only like almost $3,000 worth of camera stuff.
Yeah. I don't need all of it.
Now comes up because you can camp in any New South Wales. You can camp anywhere you want in a state forest.
That's right. Yeah.
In Queensland, it's no goes in state forest. You cannot camp there.
So in Victoria, oh my God, it's amazing. In the high country.
Yeah.
In the high country, I think most of them are free as well. Yeah. Okay, so here we go with part 2 of Andy doing dinner. Try and make a bit of space, that'd be handy, wouldn't it, eh? Sink down there. I'll get my camp oven up to start with. Oh, that's empty. Jesus, that's no good. I've got a spun steel camp oven. They're much lighter. Yeah, heat conduct's different to the cast iron ones, but the practicality of these, they're lighter. You can't break them. We have had a camp oven break before because they, are brittle and stuff. Whereas this is fine. I don't need the trivet in the bottom, so that can come out. That one over there. Righto, so what are we doing? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask Wendy if I can borrow her chopping board. Pure and simple. Into quite good chunks. Coals are already generated. What I'm doing is I've made a little smoke ring down there, and I'm going to get cooking right now. Put that down there on the coals, and I'll get some oil in there. Let's lift this lid, give these potatoes a squizzle around. That's sounding good. All right, so we're nearly at the last stage. And then I've got to really get some heat cranking in. Oh, for fuck's sake, there we go. Smoke in the eyes.
Green peas.
Green peas.
Love green peas.
Are we ready? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, so that's good. So there is a little bit too much moisture, but that's fine. It's still going to taste amazing, hopefully. That does look good, doesn't it?
Well, it looks really good.
I should have drained the chicken, but look, we'll be fine. I could have probably had it going for a little while with the lid off, just to get that moisture off, but I reckon that's fine. We'll go ladies first. Oh, actually, I'll
You guys go.
No.
I'm holding the camera and the light, so it's ladies first.
Oh, fuck. I wanted to get you the good bit. And so begins the pack up from our little weekend at Kenilworth Homestead. It's been a great weekend actually, fairly chilled, a little bit of swimming in the creek. I cooked a truffade last night for everyone. It is a nice place to come, maybe not the best for summer, as there isn't much shade. I'll just show you around again. There's not really a huge amount of shade around. We're in the lower paddock. It is, it's very nice. As I say, winter would be fantastic. Nice big fire, things like that. Really, really good. Summer, there's the odd tree. Some people have already left. Actually, I don't know what the time is. But yeah, so it gives you a bit of an idea of what it's like here. I'm going to have all the rest of it, because obviously cooking the meals on the fire, that's a fair bit of mess. Odds and sods. Make sure the tarp's dry before I put it away, things like that. And I seem to have got a lot of things out whilst I was cooking. So anyway, I better start with the packing up, and we'll catch you later on. Well, that's it. Pack up is done. Oh my God, as you can see, I'm sweating like a bush pig. It's just after 9 o'clock. The others have already gone. They did offer to help me pack up, but I went, you know what, why don't you just get going? That's the kind of good guy that I am. And then maybe I regretted it because it is so hot. So it's been a really good weekend. What are my takeouts from this weekend? I broke all my main rules. So if you are camping in summer, make sure there is shade and water. So we thought that, well, there is a creek, but it's not that close, and it wasn't amazing. So anyway, that meant no water, and there wasn't really the shade. So luckily we had the Hexatop, which at least gave us a little bit of communal shade, which was nice. We've left the campsite nice and clear, so it's all nice and tidy, ready for the next people. Overall, it was a good weekend. And here's to next one of Andy's adventures. Cheers.